Hi, I'm Jasmine and I'm a yoga instructor and wellness coach. I'm going to teach you a quick 10-minute class that's going to help you to release tension in your hips, shoulders, and also help you release tension overall. Let's get started in child's pose on your mat. Your toes together, knees wide, hips back, forehead down, and we'll start with 5 slow breaths in child's pose. Okay, beautiful. Let's come forward. Inhale forward into tabletop pose. And we're going to exhale, bring the heart and chin down to the mat. Inhale for Cobra. We're going to bring our bellies down to the ground. Our hands are by our rib cage right beneath our elbows. Our feet are together. Inhale for Cobra. Lift just the chest and exhale it back into child's pose. All right, we'll do this 4 more times. So we're going to inhale, shift our weight forward. Exhale, just the heart and chin down. Inhale, pull your body forward. Cobra, the shoulders are off the mat and you gaze towards your nose. Exhale back into child's pose. Option to take it further and deeper into a deeper back opener. Inhale forward. Exhale, heart and chin down. An option to take King Cobra. We're going to straighten the arms. Press into the heels of the hands and then exhale, take it back. Child's pose. Beautiful. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale, King Cobra. Push your hips forward and down. Open through the collarbones and exhale it back. Child's pose. Inhale forward. Exhale down. Inhale, Cobra or King Cobra. Good job. And exhale, take it back. Child's pose. Breathe here for 2 breaths. Inhale, tabletop pose, and let's come into our thread the needle. We're going to inhale, reach the right arm up to the ceiling. And you're going to exhale, weave your right arm under, bring your right shoulder down, right cheek down. The left hand extends forward, and we'll breathe here. And feel free to walk your knees back for a deeper stretch. You can also bring that left hand back behind you, reaching for the right inner thigh. And further open up that left shoulder. Breathe. One more breath. And go ahead and release the left hand down in front of your nose and press into the left hand. Inhale, reach the right hand up to the ceiling. And exhale, release, tabletop pose. Good job. Let's take the other side. Inhale, the left arm up. And exhale, weave it under. Tabletop pose, left cheek down, right hand forward, left shoulder down. And whatever variation you took on the other side, feel free to take it here. Maybe you bring the right hand back towards your lower back, reaching for your left inner thigh. And we'll breathe here for a few breaths. Relax any place that feels tense. I like to welcome in thoughts of love, allowing the mind to be rooted in love. Okay, let's bring the right palm back beneath our right shoulder and inhale, reach the left arm up to the ceiling and exhale, release it down. Step the right foot forward between our hands. Left palm down, inhale the right arm up and breathe here. Maybe you bend that back leg and you catch the back toes. Not necessary, but if you have it, go ahead and take it. And we'll breathe here for 5 slow breaths. Open up across the chest, across the abdomen, across the ribs. And release it down. Good job. Let's come into half pigeon. We're going to walk this right foot towards the left edge of our mat. And we're going to bring the right knee down. And go ahead and situate your hips so that they're squared forward. You might need to maneuver a little. And look back at your left leg. And make sure it's lined up with your left hip and your left toes and your left knee. Inhale, lengthen up through the spine. And soften as much as you like, maybe onto your hands, maybe onto your elbows, maybe make a diamond with your hands and you rest your forehead down into the diamond. And we'll breathe here for a few slow breaths. Welcome ease, welcome softness, welcome anything that allows you to let go of whatever feels heavy. One more cycle of breath here. Let's inhale to rise. Take your time. Lift with your breath. Walk that back leg or swing it around forward so that your left inner thigh connects with your right foot. Face your heart to your left foot. Ground your hands down. Inhale, lengthen your chest. Flex your foot to your face and soften down. And breathe here for a few breaths. This is one of my favorite yoga poses. It's so good for opening up the hips. It's amazing for releasing pain in the lower back. It's also great for detoxing and toning the abdominal organs. And such a great hamstring stretch. All right, let's inhale to rise out of the pose. Good job. And let's gently meet in our child's pose. Take your time, bring your hands down, bring your left leg back. Tabletop pose, right knee beneath the right hip. Hips come back, forehead down, and breathe here for a few breaths. Let's come forward into tabletop pose. Step the left foot forward this time. And from here, we'll take a few breaths. Option to open the chest up. Maybe you bend the back leg and you come into a quad stretch. And we'll breathe here for a few breaths. Sink the hips down. Soften across the chest, across the abdominal area. Two more breaths. And release. Let's come into half pigeon. Walk the left foot towards the right edge of your mat. And again, look back at your right leg and make sure it's lined up with your right hip and right toes. Look forward, and when you're ready, inhale, lengthen your chest, shoulders back over the hips. And exhale, soften forward, come into a sleeping pigeon. Option to make a diamond with your fingers and rest your forehead down if that feels good for you. Inhale to gently come out of the pose. Take your time, and we're going to bring the back leg around. Let the left foot connect with your right inner thigh. Face your heart towards your right toes. Inhale, lengthen your chest, and exhale, soften over that right leg for a few breaths. Inhale, lengthen forward and slowly come out. This time we can meet in a cross-legged seat on our mat. From here, we'll be here for 5 breaths, and we'll do a gentle meditation just for 5 breaths, connecting to the breath, closing the eyes and following the breath. Beautiful. That concludes our practice. Let's bring our palms to our heart center and bring our thumbs to our forehead. And we will recite the mantra, peace in my mind, peace in my body, peace everywhere. Namaste. Thank you for joining, and if you'd like to see more videos, go ahead and like, subscribe, and comment on what kind of videos you would like to see. Otherwise, have an amazing rest of your day, and thank you so much for joining.